Good morning, everybody. Blaine Austin here at Sewing Machines Plus, and welcome to our Thursday live show. And guys, I hope y'all are recovered from Hoopfest. Man, oh man.
What a week.
It was a week, wasn't it, Kennedy?
Oh, yes.
How you feeling, Kyle?
Oh,
Tired still.
Kyle, come on the camera. Good morning.
Yeah, everybody.
Kyle's coming.
Everybody's still kind of tired. Kyle and Roger actually broke down we set up for the big festivals that we do. We actually, instead of being here in the studio, we set them up in the classroom of the San Marcos retail store. And so because we have a lot more room and we have the big backdrops and all the big lights and everything. And so yesterday, Kyle and Roger actually went and broke down all the equipment. So I know they're probably dragging a little bit today just from that. But hope that y'all recovered. Man, it was a great week. Man, we had a lot of fun. And man, I just tell you, I just every time I think about how good the people are that are on the show.
Yeah.
You know, it's just amazing. You know, it really is. To see all the people that do all the demonstrations on the machines, but not only that is the people that do all the education.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Yes.
It's just, and it's crazy. Every time I watch it, I learn something, that I didn't know. I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. I didn't know they could do that.
That was me with Floriani. When we had Floriani all week, I was learning new things every single day. And
I know that, Kennedy, you've been kind of playing around with the TCU.
Yeah.
And, but, that was kind of the cool thing about it. Floriani, the entire week, every session, they featured something on the TCU.
Yeah.
And then Trevor Conquergood was just awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, he always is so good.
Yes.
But, he just goes into so details. And, there was some things I saw in there. I was like, wow, I didn't even know it could do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see all that good stuff. But all right, guys, well, before we get into the show this morning, as you probably saw in the title, we're going to do a Hoopfest recap.
Woo!
Because, guys, guess what? All the Hoopfest pricing is still good all the way through Friday.
Yeah, end of business.
Tomorrow, end of business. So that's a great thing. So we're going to recap I did some of my picks, and we're going to kind of recap some of my picks, which I think were really good values.
Absolutely.
And some things. But before we get too deep in the show, I got to say a shout out to some of the SMP Nation watching this morning. We got Wanda Mitchell. Good morning, Wanda. She's in Illinois, which if she's in Illinois, it's not good morning. It's good afternoon. Because it's already noontime in Illinois. So good afternoon, Wanda. Two Hearts Embroidery is watching this morning, and I'm not sure where they're from. I wish they'd let us know.
Yeah, they didn't say where you're from. Let us know. Let us know.
And they're watching this morning. We got Donald Scott. He's over there in the mountains in Wyoming.
Woo!
So good morning. Or yeah, it would be morning for him.
It would.
Good morning, Donald. We have Laura and Fred Wallace from Virginia. So it's good afternoon for them for sure.
Good afternoon. I'm so
and
sorry.
GK Hutchinson's over there in Dallas, Texas, watching today. And then we have Kathy Garrett, and she's in Nevada. And then we have Angela King over in Georgia.
Good morning, everyone.
And it's good afternoon for Angela. So
I'm always going to say good morning out of habit. So I hope you all know.
11:59.
Yeah, 11:59, I'll switch.
So Wendy is saying good afternoon from Wisconsin. So good afternoon, Wendy.
Good morning.
So, hey, I got some news for y'all.
News?
All right. So everybody knows Chris Talk, right?
Oh, of course.
Chris Talk is, been on our show quite a few times. He was on Hoopfest. He was an educator. Everybody loves Chris. Chris is he's a brother ambassador, and he lives in Dallas, Texas right now.
Oh.
But he is moving. He's from Wisconsin.
Yes.
He's moving back to Wisconsin in the next couple months.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
He's going to be up in the Wisconsin area. I'm not sure where he's actually from. I was thinking Madison maybe, but I'm not sure. He's probably up.
Isn't there a lot of good cheese there?
Yeah.
There's a lot of cheese heads. I know that.
Isn't that where a lot of cheese is?
A lot of Green Bay Packer fans. That's for sure.
You go. They wear the slice of cheese. I know what I'm talking about.
They call them the cheese heads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. So, But anyway, yeah, Chris is going to be moving. He told me yesterday that he's going to be moving in the next couple months. So good luck with all that, Chris.
What's that fried cheese called out there? The cheese curds.
Cheese
That's what-
curds.
Cheese curds.
Something, yeah.
See, I told you guys.
Delicious.
Kyle is a foodie, by the way, everybody.
Delicious.
I feel like we all are. We all become. We
Well,
love
hey,
food.
everybody, tell me what your favorite part of Hoopfest was. I'd like to kind of know what, some of the products. Was it the education some of the education you saw? Was it a particular product that you saw you really liked? Tell us kind of what you saw, what you love. And Sharon is saying great food in Wisconsin.
That's right, Sharon.
Maybe let's take a trip out there. SMP takes on Wisconsin.
We can stay in the Arrow.
Yes,
warehouse.
yes, we can go see
Yeah.
Arrow.
Yeah. Gayla is what says she's playing with her SE 1900.
I
Oh,
knew it. She must have been a
so
winner from the
exciting.
show, I think.
She's either a winner or she bought one. I tell you, guys, I want to talk a little bit, address about pricing real quick, because, sometimes, I've told y'all this before, but I want to just make sure that y'all know this. So kind of the way pricing happens, and because, I don't want anybody to ever feel like, well, I bought something at this price, and then, a month or 2 months later, oh, it was this price and it was cheaper. And I don't want you to ever feel like, feel bad about your purchase. And I think I've told y'all this before. What happens, and this is why pricing sometimes fluctuates. So on these shows, we have what they call minimum advertised price. And that means, or it's not even just on the shows, it's every day. We can't advertise the prices, but what the manufacturers tell us we can do them at. And they call it MAP pricing. Well, that's when sometimes I tell you it has to be a call-in special, because we can't tell you what we could sell it for, but you call in, we can tell you what we can sell it for. Now, what happens is, like, let's just say, for instance, we'll use Brother as an example. I may call Brother and say, look, I'm having my show. Is there any way you can give me a better deal and let me know how many I have to buy? So sometimes they'll say, well, if you buy 100 of something, we'll give you can buy it for this, which is a lot cheaper than I normally buy it for. When that happens, I pass the savings right on to y'all and let y'all have it. And so you get a better price. Sometimes what we do is we say, okay, the price is going to stay the same, but we're going to actually throw some free items in and make a bundle. So that's kind of why sometimes it's inconsistent about what we offer and pricing and different things, is because we're constantly trying to get a better deal for the customer. And so that's the way it works that way. But I don't want you to ever feel the bad about a purchase, because every time I'm always working to try to get you a great price on your purchase. Now, sometimes too, if it's been within 30 days, you've purchased something, and 30 days later we have a deal on something, give us a call, because there's a good chance we're gonna take care of you somehow. I might not be able to say, yeah, we can give you the same price, because I didn't buy yours at that discounted rate, so it cost me more. But I might be able to have some free items that the manufacturer has given me with a purchase that I made that I can throw in for you or something. But we'll always try to take care of our customers. So just know that. Don't ever feel bad about buying something, because we're going to take care of you as best we can every single time. And, that's kind of the way it works. And sometimes you wait around and you get a great deal. And sometimes you wait around and you miss the good deals. So, it may be next week, it may be higher than it was this week and you didn't purchase it. So that's kind of how it works. And so just so y'all will know and kind of be on the same page with us, I'm constantly, and you can ask Kyle, I'm constantly beating the manufacturers up for the prices that we get, and, wheeling and dealing, constantly trying to get, however many I have to buy to get a deal or get free shipping to us, because we have to pay the freight to get all this product to us as well. And so we send it to you for free. So just a lot of things going on behind the scenes, but I kind of wanted y'all to get a little bit of behind the scenes look at it from our side of things, so y'all don't ever feel bad that you paid a little bit more for something than somebody else. So, but we're going to try to take care of you anyway, regardless.
Absolutely.
All right. So I got to talk a little bit about SewFest. And guys, I know it's all the way into September. So the dates are going to be September 11th through the 15th. But I'm going to tell you the crazy ideas in my head. And I've been thinking about for a long time. And I shared it with Kyle and Kennedy, and we started talking about it. And I wanted to change the format a little bit. And so
Mm.
the format is going to change drastically. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the same like 30-minute demonstrations every day, like with, we'll have products on there. We'll have a demonstration of that. But then what we're going to also do is we're going to bring in some of the top educators in the country, and we're going to do hour-long project-based sessions. And so you'll get to learn something. And then part of that is whatever equipment they're using. So let's just say they're using to give you a good example, let's talk about Joanne Banco. So Joanne Banco, I've already talked to her. I talked to her yesterday. She's in for SewFest. So she's going to be one of our educators. So Joanne Banco is going to do a project. And let's say, for instance, she does this project that you're going to get to see. Well, let's say that she uses the Brother Airflow 3000 serger.
Mm-hmm.
And then she uses some rulers, or she uses some type of thread and all these different things. We're going to have a Joanne educational bundle. So everything that she used to make that project, the serger, all the stuff that she used, rulers or whatever it is, we're going to make a Joanne educational bundle that you're going to be able to purchase at I can't say the D word.
Mm.
The word is called discount.
At a very...
But I'm going to say you'll be able to purchase it at my call-in special.
Yes.
Or call in for more information.
Yes.
I'm not selling anything right now, so I can kind of talk about it.
Well, nothing's official. There's nothing set.
Y'all have to realize I have to be very careful about the words I use too, because I don't want to get a letter from one of the manufacturer's attorneys. Seriously, I have to be careful about what I say sometimes too, because that's when a lot of times I'll tell y'all hint, just know. But anyway, so we're going to have these educational bundles, and you're going to be able to call in and get those. And so each educator is going to do an hour-long session. We'll have those educational bundles that they're using. And so it's been a really cool thing. And so Joanne is the first official locked-in educator.
And she is watching right now. She commented
really?
that she's in.
She said, I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was easy.
That was easy, wasn't it? So Joanne is awesome. And thank you for watching, Joanne.
I mean,
So-
when you first started talking about doing hour-long education sessions, I got so excited because I mean, for Joanne, for example, I could listen to forever. So this just makes it even more fun that you can sit with her for an hour and do a whole project.
Well, here's the thing. If you think about it, if you wanted to get some really good education, you wanted to get a project, let's say a project base where you're showing how to start something and complete a project. And you can't do it in 30 minutes. You have to do it very quick.
Yes.
In an hour, you can create something pretty cool.
Right.
And so that's kind of what we're wanting to do. We're wanting all the educators to be able to share something very cool that they can do for you and show you what they're using to do the project. So, and then we're going to bundle it.
And then once you get the bundle, you can go back to the SewFest, rewatch the video as you're doing it, and do it together with the educator.
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
So it is going to be cool. So anyway, y'all mark those dates down. I've already started working on SewFest. Started working on it probably a month ago, and but we're and it'll be here for September's going to be here. It'll be a week long. 5 days we'll stream, and 8 hours a day.
And
just kinda
SewFest
like
is everything. So
Yes.
it's for every type of craft.
Yeah, we'll have sewing, embroidery, quilting in there. Serging,
all the things.
all the different things. It covers every element. So anyway, Linda is saying she is so great. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, Linda. And so anyway, that's kind of what's going on for SewFest. And I kind of want to explain that format. So, and it'll kind of be alternating throughout the day. So basically we'll have, maybe like a 30-minute sessions. Then we'll have an hour. Then we'll do a couple of 30-minute sessions and then another hour. So it'll be like that. So there'll be 4 hours of education project-based per day.
Wow.
So it's gonna be really cool.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it. It's gonna be a new format, and so hope that y'all will enjoy that part. And you never know, that may influence us what we do, going forward with some of the other, events.
I'm already getting ideas for Takeover Tuesday, just of us talking about this today. So
well, anyway, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I Man, I tell you what, I was like a zombie this weekend. My throat, I talked
Did
so
you get
much last
sleep?
week. I actually got sleep, but I was just, my throat was kind of tired. My voice was tired. And I'm still kind of struggling this week because I had meetings on, I had a conference call on Monday. Tuesday, I had meetings. Wednesday, we had meetings that I did a lot of talking. So I really haven't kind of recovered fully, I don't think.
Yes.
And still a little hoarse, but
And just as a side note, anyone that won a prize, I believe almost all of them are shipped out. So just if you want something on Thursday or Friday, it should be shipped out.
yeah, that's right. Because the
And
products,
finished Wednesday.
they were completely shipping everybody's prize through Wednesday as of yesterday.
Yeah.
So today they should be finishing up Thursday, and Friday's winners should be getting their prizes sent out.
And so many people have already posted pictures with their new machines that they won.
Really?
All the 1900s. Yeah, in our Facebook group, they're all excited.
Well, speaking of the 1900, I just want to
Yes.
talk about the 1900. So the 1900 was actually my number one pick for the best value of a machine that we had on the show.
Absolutely.
And let me kind of tell you the story behind the SE 1900. So the SE 1900 is just basically, they're going to discontinue it because they've come out with a brand new machine. It's called the SE 2000. And it's basically the same machine, but Brother makes a different number. So when that happens, they basically, it's kind of the Wild West out there. They, you don't have to adhere to the MAP pricing anymore. But what happened is we were able to buy, Kyle, fantastic deal on the SE 1900s. A significant savings of what we've been normally paying. So what that meant for y'all is, instead of paying $1,000 for that machine, now you can get it for $599.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's almost 50% off because I was able to buy it for 50% off.
Let's show that one.
Yeah,
There
so
you
let's
go.
show it right now. Y'all, there it is right there. This was we sold this, the list price on it was $19.99.
Yeah.
We sold it for $1,099. So it was already a great price like that.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's $500 off. And so, this is a great machine, guys. It's a 5x7 hoop size on this. $599. We're shipping it nationwide free. And so this was my pick. This was my number one pick for Hoopfest as far as the deal you're getting.
Yeah.
So, anybody out there, if you're right now, you're using a sewing and embroidery machine that's a 4x4. And you're saying, well, why would I upgrade? Go from a 4x4 to a 5x7. It's not that big, a huge difference in the hoop size. But what it is, it has so much more built-in designs.
Yes.
It has so much more technology built into this machine versus a 4x4 machine. And then the other thing it does, this will do a jacket back.
Yeah.
Where a 4x4 is just not quite big enough to do a design on the back of a jacket.
No.
So you're really, I know it doesn't seem like a lot different in sizes, but you're really up in the game when you go to a 5x7. So this is, my number one pick for Hoopfest. I think it was the best value we had on the show.
Yes.
By far. And so I was pretty pumped about being able to offer this. And so here's the other thing.
It's still available till tomorrow.
Yeah. But here's the problem with all of it, Kyle. We are so limited on quantities.
Oh, yeah.
We had 100. We sold 100 on Hoopfest. We've got 30 coming in this week, and that is it. I don't think we'll get any more after that of that deal.
Because this is discontinued.
Yeah,
they're to the SE 2000.
Right.
So they don't make them anymore.
So they're not producing this machine anymore. So whatever Brother had in their warehouse is what they had. And so I was able to, I bought the 100 for the show. I called them because they were blowing off the shelf. I was able to get 30 more. I got 30 more coming in this week. Now, I don't know how many of those 30 have already been sold.
Oh.
Because they could have been pre-sold. So I really don't know the quantities, guys. So if y'all are interested in this machine, anybody you know is interested, they need to call today and get one bought.
Yeah.
And go ahead and get the order. So that way, when I think they'll probably come in tomorrow, If they come in tomorrow, that way they'll ship out, either tomorrow or early next week, and you'll get it. These one of those machines, if you wait on this one, you won't get the deal, and you won't get one because they're going to be gone. And but anyway, that was my number one pick. I just thought it was such a great machine. And so, guys, if y'all want to just go read about the machine, just go to smplive.tv.
Yes.
We have that product on there. You can click on it and just go read about it. If you want to go to our website, SewingMachinesPlus.com, up in the search bar, you can just put SE1900 in the search bar, and it'll take you to the product page. Go read about all the stuff that this comes with, how many designs it has loaded in, all the sewing features of it. It is really, for the price now, it is the craziest price for this type of technology.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, think about $600 for this machine. It still kind of freaks me out about it, having a price for that type of machine. But anyway, this is a great popular machine. I'd recommend, if you are in that market, get you one and don't delay on it. And we're, again, just call us 800-401-8151. All right. So Cassie's saying, wow, great price. Cassie, it is a great price. And it's just a great machine. If you didn't even think about the price, you just thought about even at $1,099, I thought it was a great bargain.
Oh yeah.
At $1,099 for what you're getting. And now it's just kind of an insane price. It's kind of crazy. So, all right. So I guess my next pick for the value, what would be the XJ1?
Oh,
now this is another
absolutely.
brother product, guys. And the XJ1, I mean, look at that. That thing, it's awesome. So the XJ1, just to kind of give y'all kind of an overview, it's called the Stellaire series. The Stellaire series, they have the XJ1, which is the combination machine. It's a sewing and embroidery. And then they have the XE1, which is the embroidery only. But it's exactly the same embroidery module for both. So yeah, you see it right there. So same one. So what is so great about the XJ1 is the technology that's built in. Now this machine, we sold this thing for, was it 89, Kyle?
89.
$89.99 was what we sold it for. Hoopfest price is $69.99 with a free scan and cut. And they can send can send a redemption form in, and brother is going to send you the suitcases for it. So the case and for the embroidery unit and the machine, the rolling tote and all that. So this by far is probably, I mean, I kind of kept going back and forth between the two, SE1900 or this. This is a lot more money you're spending, but man, are you getting a freaking great value. I mean, oh my gosh. Not only are you getting the scan and cut for free with it, you're getting that luggage, they call it with it.
Yeah.
And which that is a redemption. Brother's going to send that directly to you.
And with the XJ1, Blaine, you can literally pretty much digitize in the machine. There's so much you can do in terms of creating your own designs.
Well, it's got the camera app.
Yeah.
So what happens with this, guys, is if you've got a smartphone, you're going to use it with their app. And basically you download the app from the App Store, and you can take pictures, and wirelessly or Bluetooth, it'll send it right to the machine, and you'll pull that pattern right up on the machine, whatever you're taking a picture of. So it's pretty cool. The technology is built into this thing. Yeah. And again, the price, if we weren't even throwing a scan and cut in, or you weren't getting the luggage, this would be an incredible price.
Yeah.
And I mean, I put this machine up there with the quality of the top of the line Luminaire.
Yeah.
Because this has a 9.5 by 14-inch embroidery field, which is huge.
I really don't think people will understand just how big it is in person. And in terms of projects you can do with that hoop, I mean, there's no limit. There's no limit.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy how big this is. And
quilting with your embroidery machine.
If Joanne is still on, Joanne, I'd like for you to just chime in, and too, since she's a brother ambassador, she can even tell you how awesome the XJ1 is. I know she's used it, and it's just a unbelievable machine. And so this has got to be my number 2 pick, because the reason I picked the SE 1900 over this is because of the price. $600. This is a bigger investment, but what you're actually getting a lot more value for the money on this machine, because this machine is just incredible. And
I think, if I'm not mistaken, you have 56 square inches of workspace, which is so big for a machine. I mean, that's just
that, and it comes with
crazy.
It comes with all the hoops. I think there's 4.
I want to say either 3 or 4.
I think there's 4 hoops that come with it. You're getting I forgot how many designs are built into
727.
this. Okay, 727. I knew it was a ton.
And Disney.
You're getting 727 built-in embroidery designs, plus you're getting Disney. You can go to iEmbroidery and download all the other Disney designs you want into this. And so it is just
look, you can see that 9.5 by 14 on the screen right now. That is such a big hoop.
Well, I mean, we talked about doing the back of a jacket. You could get a jean jacket and almost do the entire back of a jean jacket. So that's something that you could do some huge designs with this machine. So great, price. And, this was pretty much probably the best value of the show, I think, for what you're getting.
You're essentially getting 2 machines. You're getting that XJ1, you're getting that scan and cut. And the fact that they also communicate with each other and you're able to do projects going back and forth between the 2 machines. I mean, I'm already sold.
Well, if you kind of technically talk about it, you're getting 3 machines.
You're right. You're right, Blade.
You're getting an unbelievable sewing machine. You're getting an unbelievable embroidery machine. Plus you're getting the scan and cut. So
you're getting a whole sewing studio essentially for under $7,000.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, all right. So what I want to talk about next, this machine, again, guys, if you want to see and just read about it, go to SewingMachinesPlus.com. Just type in XJ1 in the search bar. I'll take you to the product page, or just go to smplive.tv, and we have the product right there. You can click on it and go to it from there, and read about it. Because I'm telling you, I could sit here and talk, 15, 20 minutes just about the different features and the bullet points on it. There's so many things it has on it. But, the great thing about it is, too, with both of those machines we've talked about, it's the brother quality as well.
Yeah.
We very seldom ever have any kind of issue with the brother product.
Yeah.
I mean, we really don't.
In fact, I just opened up the new Brother 1700E, the new embroidery machine from them. And within the first project that I did, I just did a test stitch out. It was perfect. Like, I straight out of the machine, turned it on and got started, and it just did everything I needed to in 20 minutes or less.
Well, what's weird? I talked to, Chris Cooney is our service manager, and I actually had a conversation with him yesterday. We were just talking about, is there anything out there right now that we've had some problems with, or anybody has returned something they've had problems or called in with problems. And it's so funny. 99% or probably 98% of the problems that we deal with on a daily basis are user error. People can't figure something out. It's very seldom a problem.
Yes.
And so that it doesn't matter what brand you get. It's kind of like cars nowadays.
Yeah.
The quality of everybody is up to their game so much. And we just very seldom have any kind of problems with the machines. But, in particular, I asked him, I said, how, I kind of go through the brands, have you had any, brother problems, had any baby lock problems, Bernina problems, and we just don't have them. It's so awesome. And so that's the great thing, about all the machines now. You're getting good quality, and these machines, I mean, Brother's quality is unmatched, too.
And you mentioned the user error, and just letting you guys know, we do have a spot on our website where you can go through and check out all of the issues that you might be having, right? Like a troubleshoot. Yeah. At the bottom of our website, you can go see if you're having tension problems, if you're having, thread problems, breaking, anything like that, puckering. Just go down there to the troubleshooting page, and you might figure out your problem in 5 minutes.
Well, most of the time you have problems. It's either, a tension problem, you or a needle. You've got a little burr on your needle that you don't know, and it starts nesting. The thread starts nesting, and then sometimes you get a different thread. Let's just say, for instance, you've been using a certain type of thread, and all of a sudden you go to a metallic thread, and you start having problems. It's nesting or it's breaking thread. well, you've got either a tension problem or you got a burr on your needle. It's those two things. It's all it can be, but it should still be able to use that thread to sew with.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There's a troubleshooter.
So yeah, that's on our website, and you can go, you can go to the very bottom of the front homepage, and it's down on the bottom, and one of those you can just click on, and tells you all really good information about that. But we're always a phone call away as well, so you can always call us, and we're going to try to help you out as much as we can. All right, so as I talked about the XJ1, I want to kind of talk to its little sister, which is the XE1. Yes. Now, this is almost exactly the same machine. It just doesn't have sewing. It's an embroidery only, but it's exactly the same interface and everything about it as the XJ1's embroidery side. But you're getting, there it is, you're getting the embroidery only. And this has been a reduced price. This is $500 off what we normally were selling it for. And so it's a great buy as well. But, I'm just going to tell you all my opinion. My opinion is I think this is a fantastic machine, but I don't care how fantastic it is. I would go ahead and get the combo machine because the price difference, to me, there's not enough price difference. Yeah. And I don't care what kind of sewing machine you have at home right now. Getting another great sewing machine, you can't have too many great sewing machines. And that XJ1 is just unbelievable. Yeah. And the XE1 is a great machine. And again, if you're just, you are on a budget and you can't really step up to that XJ1, XE1 all the way. But I'm just the type, I think I'd have to find a way to, to buy the XJ1 because what you're getting with it is just crazy.
Well, it's also nice too, if somebody has, say they've had a sewing machine for 20, 30 years that they just can't get rid of, but they really want to have all the latest embroidery technology. The XE1 really is perfect for someone like that. And with that free Scanica, I mean, again, the 2 free machines, technically, we're being really technical here. But yeah, the whole Stellar series is like a stamp of approval for me. They're amazing. So,
let's kind of move on with some of the products. And I kind of wanted to throw it out to Kyle because Kyle, works with me on with the manufacturers getting the pricing, and we work on planning the shows together and a lot of things. Kyle, what was something that you thought that kind of highlighted you, one of the products out there?
I'm a big fan of sewing furniture. I just purchased an Arrow Judy, so I liked watching their 2 new models. The Harriet and the Alice.
Yeah.
So yeah, speaking of that, I mean, how many of y'all out there do you have a sewing cabinet? Go ahead and put a number 1 in the chat right now if you've got a sewing cabinet at home right now, no matter what brand it is. And I bet you we're going to get flooded with ones because everybody, usually wants a good cabinet. And, I can go back, my wife, Michelle, I guess it's probably been 2 years ago now. I bought her about 2.5 years ago. I bought her a Brother NQ 3600D, and the D stands for Disney. So it has Disney designs built in. They got a new model now. It's the 3700.
Yes, both great machines.
And they got one. It's close. It's called a 3550. Yes. But the 3600, it's a 6x10 hoop. So I went ahead and I thought if she wants to do embroidery on jackets and stuff, a 6x10 is going to be a really nice size. But when I did that, I was like, she's going to have something to put it in. So I don't know if y'all remember that, but I bought, Arrow. We had that special going where you could buy a cabinet. And you got it was the Bandicoot. You got the Kiwi table that goes with it, and you got the chair, the Arrow chair. So it was a complete thing that she needed, a cabinet with the little Kiwi and the chair. And I mean, guys, I'm telling y'all, I put this together for her. It's in her office right now, and it takes up no space. Yeah. When it's all folded down and up, the machine is hidden. This thing is just a small cabinet, and then when you want to sew, you just open it all up, and then it expands out. So, that's a good one, Kyle, because when we had the show, we showed those on there, and that one, the big one that they had, what was the name of the big one? Is that the Joey?
The Harry. Oh yes.
The Outback. Yes. Yeah, the Outback is the new one. It's big. So the Outback is the top of the line one they have. it will hold any size machine. So even the big Genovi M17, the huge embroidery, a combo machine, it's the biggest one on the market. It'll hold that. It holds the Luminaire, the Solaris. It holds the Bernina 780. Yeah, y'all see the picture of it right there. It holds, the Viking Icon. And so it holds all these machines, the top of the line machines in there. And look at it when it's all folded up.
Oh my gosh.
It takes up
That's
no
not
room.
even real. There's no way.
And when you open it up, it expands open to 9 feet wide.
Wow.
So with all the stuff. So it is just a awesome cabinet. But you got to have the room to be able to expand it out. But it's on wheels. So if you have it stored in the corner of the room, you can roll it out to the center, open it up, and do your sewing. So,
but I mean, with it all closed up, you wouldn't even be able to tell if that was even a sewing cabinet.
No,
it just looks like another piece of furniture.
And then it comes in the colors.
Yeah.
It comes in the teak, which is the kind of that looks like a cherry wood, but it's teak. Comes in the white, and then it comes in the gray. And I really think the gray is my favorite.
I love the gray.
So when I bought Michelle's cabinet, all it came in was teak or white, and I bought her the teak. If they'd had the gray, I think I'd have got it. Well,
gray.
I mean, it makes sure that she liked the gray.
Yes, of
but
course.
To me, I think the gray is just.
It looks so clean, and the white looks so clean too because it can match with if you have other furniture in your house. But the gray, oh my goodness.
Well, it would match one of the other items I'm getting ready to talk about here in a little bit. One of my favorites, but we'll let you talk a little bit about it too, Kennedy. You were a little closer to it than I was.
Oh, okay.
We're going to tell y'all what that was.
I don't know what he's talking about. We'll find out in a second.
Well, and then so what was the other cabinets? It was
they launched
the Harriet,
and the
Alice. Those are the two brand new cabinets.
Yes.
Harriet and the Alice we had on the show.
This is the Harriet.
There's the Harriet. Now, this, guys, will take any medium-sized machine in there. Now, it's going to not take the big, huge, large ones, but it'll take the Stellaire, that in there and stuff. But $999. This was a unbelievable value for that brand new release.
We released it at Hoopfest.
Yeah. That was the world premiere was on Hoopfest. Everybody got to see it for the first time there. We were the only dealer that got to show it first.
Yeah.
And so it was a really good. And we had Harley Thomas was on and from Arrow and did the demonstration. And he is so funny and so good. And he showed us all about it. And I'm telling y'all, their cabinets, I remember Arrow way back years ago, and they had good cabinets then, but they have upped their game with the quality
so much.
I mean, the instructions are great now. It's easy to put together. Now, I'm telling you, let's say 10 years ago, they weren't as easy to put together as they are now. And the quality is just way better, I think.
Every time I see a new cabinet of theirs in person, like when I saw the Millie, that's one of my favorite cabinets, I think, by them. It's just the perfect size for anybody who needs an additional just working space and working area. They never miss, ever. Everything they've created so far is amazing.
So this was the Harriet. So the next one we had on there was the Alice. Now the Alice, as y'all can see, it's a little smaller cabinet, but it's made for the smaller machines, the medium size, the smaller machines, and it's made for the price conscious people that don't and room conscious.
Right.
If you don't have the room, this is it breaks down very small. It's not all enclosed.
Those wings on the side go down.
Yeah, the wings go down. You can still store your machine. It's $699.
Yeah, and it just, again, with like the finishing of the color, like it's just so simple. It's perfect for anybody who has a really small, really small working space, or you just need another piece of furniture, but you want to be able to have a wider space if you're working on quilts or you're working on larger projects. It just makes a world of a difference.
Yeah. So in both the cabinets, even all the cabinets, actually, every cabinet that we sell of Arrows, it's free shipping nationwide. And then the chairs, the chairs are normally $329. They're actually $349. We sell them for $329, but we have them on Hoopfest for $299.
Yeah.
And we're still honoring that price right now. There's I think there's 9 different colors to choose from.
Yes.
And they used to have 10, and then one of them got discontinued, but there's still 9 different colors. I think there's 5 solid colors, and then there's 4 that have different, designs and stuff on them. And but guys, we are the #1 dealer for them by far. Nobody's even close to us with the amount of chairs that we sell and the cabinets. So we're pretty good at telling you about this. So if y'all have any questions about any of the cabinets, just give us a call at 800-401-8151, and they can tell you what size machines, and they can tell you even the cutout dimensions and all that. But you can go right on the website and get most of that information as well. If you go to smplive.tv, we have the products there. You can click on it and read about it, or you can just go to our website, SewingMachinesPlus.com. In the search bar, you can just put aero cabinets, and it'll take you to the whole category. You can see them all. But Harley told me the other day, he says, just make sure when you talk about our cabinets, just say that the Mountain Dew and the Reese's peanut butter cups don't come with it.
Yes.
They don't ship well.
No. Oh, no.
So
Ooh.
y'all have to know Harley and watch our shows before to know what I'm talking about, because he always puts under the chairs, he puts a Mountain Dew, because he knows I drink Mountain Dew, and he knows I like the Reese's, so he puts Reese's peanut butter cups under there, and he keeps telling me that everybody keeps stealing the candy.
No, it's actually funny. For Father's Day, we actually got my grandpa an Aero chair. First off, he loves it. He thinks it's the most comfortable chair, but he didn't know that you could lift up the bottom part and you have a whole secret compartment. So now all of his snacks are in there, all of his items, everything.
Now, who was this? Your grandpa?
My grandpa.
Not grandpa. Grandpa.
My grandpa.
Grandpa.
My grandpa.
That's funny.
But sir, he loves a chair, and they're so comfortable. I even steal it sometimes. I'm like, oh, just need that extra support.
Yeah, I like the chairs. I mean, they're really nice.
And you're tall too.
Yeah.
And it fits you.
Yeah, the chairs, we use the chairs, by the way, on our shows and things. And I'm 6'3", so you think about somebody my size, fitting you in the lumbar area right, and be able to lift high enough with the hydraulic, so my feet, or you want they say your quadriceps to be 90 degrees to the floor, so you have proper posture, and it does that. It raises enough that I can sit in it. And then the other great thing about it lowers low enough, so if you're we've got a lady who teaches for it that's 5 foot, I think she is.
Yeah, yeah.
And she can lower it all the way down, and her legs are 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's a wide range, and then it supports up to 300 pounds. And the other great thing about it, with the 5-star base they have on it, you can reach over to pick up stuff off the floor and not have to worry about it turning over and tipping.
Yeah. Yep.
It really gives you good support. And then it has the casters you can roll around, and you can swivel.
And setup for it is so easy.
Yeah.
It's one of the easiest pieces of furniture I've ever built. It's so simple and fast.
Yeah, it's really a great chair, and so if y'all are in the market for a new chair, again, can't tell you, what that does for your sewing when you're comfortable.
Yes.
But if you don't want to sit down and sew, we do have a solution.
Oh, we do. All right. And
our next pick was the Stay Perfect tables. Now, guys, Kennedy did the demonstration.
Look at that. Woo!
So this is the 2-tier table, and I'm really proud of these tables. These are our own brand and our designs, and we love these things. We got a brand new one coming out. We did not make it time for Hoopfest, but I was going to tell you, it's for your multi-needle embroidery machine. I'll go ahead and spill the beans. It is got the cutout for the embroidery machine, and it's offset, so you have plenty of room to do all your hooping. And it's gonna come with a hoop holder to hold your hoops.
Oh my gosh!
So it's really cool. We cannot wait. Electric lift multi-needle embroidery table.
Your multi-needle.
Yeah.
Lift it up.
We were trying hard to have it ready for Hoopfest. It didn't make it. And I'll just tell you the reason. The guy who was developing this for us, he actually had a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
And so he's fine now. He's recovering well, but that delayed, he was out for a month. So that delayed it. We should have had it plenty of time, but that happened. And, he's good now. But he's in recovery, and so we just kind of put it on hold. And we say, hey, look, there's no rush now, so hopefully now we'll be having it released here in a month or so, and we'll show it to you. It's going to be awesome. If you got a multi-needle out there, you will want this.
Yeah.
But the one that Kennedy just showed up there was called the 2-tier table.
Yes.
Now, how these do, there's 2 different independent tables, but they work together because what happens, that bottom table supports your machine. The upper table, if you can just think about it, it's just a large extension table for your machine.
Yes.
You can raise it up to where that top table is in perfect level with your arm on your machine, your bed, and it gives you all that extra workspace. And then, if you're doing embroidery, you can lay your hoops all up here. You can lay supplies up there just as a shelf and different things. But using those 2 tables together really are cool. And you see the picture right there, the dimensions on it. Great machine. And it stores easily because when you're finished, you just roll it under. You raise the top table up, lower the bottom table, and roll up under it, and just put it there.
I was actually moving some stuff around in the little sewing studio yesterday, and the fact that it's so easy that you can just, with a finger, even just 1 or 2 fingers, push the tables around and put them to whatever way that you want. I mean, it's just a no-brainer.
So, the dimensions, this thing is 30 inches deep on the left side of the top table, 54 inches wide, and then you can see the bottom table, the dimensions on that. So, great size. And then the other thing you can do, let's just say, for instance, you want to use it as something else. You can configure them however you want. You can take the bottom table out. You can turn it 90 degrees and put it up on the right end of the 2-tier table or the left end and make it the same height. Now you've really extended your workspace. And so what I love about them, they're mobile. You can move them around, and they have locking casters. So you can lock it where it won't move once you get it.
You could literally even put the backs of each of them against each other and have a whole flat, wide workspace.
That, or you could have your friend over and y'all could be facing each other and sewing together. You can talk.
Grandkids, if they're little, you can adjust to their height.
So the tables are awesome. Now we also have a single tier. So the single tier table, now that you see that on the screen right now, that's $14.99. And again, this thing comes with the casters on it, and it's has all the preset buttons. So you can program this. So let's just say you wanted to sit down to sew. You could program it where you press number 1 and it goes down to the height you need it, where you're comfortable. So let's say you even have an arrow chair. You get in your arrow chair, you lower this table down to where it's comfortable for you to sit. You lock that memory in of the number 1. That's my sit down.
Yes.
Then you want to raise it up if you want to stand and sew or do whatever you want to do. You raise it up, and then you hit number 2 and lock that in and hold it down, and it'll lock that memory, that height in. And then it has a third one. So let's say, for instance, that you are doing something else, a different height machine, and you need something either lower or higher when you're standing or sitting.
Or maybe you have a setting where when you're not sewing, keep it out of
the storage height.
Storage height.
So you can have number 3 as your storage height. So that's what's great about this thing. And you just press of the button, it automatically goes. It has dual motors. These are heavy duty motors in these things. And the tabletop, is that heavy duty, high density plastic. When you remember polyethylene, Kennedy remembered the term.
I'm never forgetting it now.
So, it's the high density. And what that means is high density, they mold this, and then it's under great pressure to make it very dense. And the denser it is the stronger product is without adding a lot of weight.
And you can feel it. You can feel the high quality of it. I mean, when I'm working on it,
they're awesome tables.
I feel safe with my machine on there. I know it's good.
Yeah, I actually love these tables.
And it lifted me up and down.
It did.
So if that's not proof enough.
Well, Kennedy actually broke a rule. If y'all watch the show, so we have another table. It's called the nesting. It's a nesting table. It's a small table.
It's a little table.
And it's got the one stand on it. And can we show that? Do you have that up there?
Yes, I do have this one.
I want everybody to see this table. Okay, there it is right there. So we call this the all-purpose table, but I call it a nesting table because it's perfect for putting it up beside even if you have an Aero sewing cabinet and you want
Mhm.
another little table on wheels that's electric lift, you could match it up to whatever height you want. Well, this one, it has a weight capacity of 80 pounds.
80 pounds and
supposedly. Kennedy got on this and wrote it up and down.
You know, I'm going to be honest. When I was doing those demos, I had a whiteboard with all of the dimensions and all of the information for those tables on it. And I remember specifically writing holds up to 85 pounds. And while I'm in the middle of the demo, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit on it. I'm just going to sit on it and see. So yeah, you guys saw that in real time. And that's just great. I don't think I can go back and rewatch
Well, yeah,
it,
when I was watching you do it, you jumped up on the table. I went, oh,
you know, I mean,
I didn't know, but you know, it didn't even strain. I mean, this thing lifted her up and down so easy. So, I mean, that just shows you that they're overbuilt. They really are. I mean,
yeah.
we have, in the one reason we say a weight limit on them is because, again, if you have, let's say you had 100 pounds on that, it would not be as stable far as if it fell over. That's the thing. It's so top heavy.
Right.
But with 85 pounds or less, it's not top heavy, no matter how high you raise it. It's very stable.
Right.
But that's why we do it, just for safety. But again, the motors are going to lift no problem.
Oh, and they sure did. They sure did.
So anyway, but that table, I call it the nesting table. That is just a great table too. But the whole set, I mean, you can't go wrong with the whole set. And that's why we just love these things. And again, it has the same controls. All three tables, or I should say all four tables, have the controls are exactly the same. It's the preset, memorize your settings. You just set it and let it go. And once you get it set, I mean, it's just one push of a button and it goes to the height that you.
I mean, that's what I do. Like when I go and get ready to film for takeover videos, I decide, I'm like, okay, do I want to sit today or do I want to stand? And all I have to do is either press one or two. And I'm like, oh, with decisions, but then I always end up standing.
Well, you know what inspired us for these tables is in our office, everybody has an electric lift desk, and they call them where you can stand up desk.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's, it's supposed to help your day and your posture and kind of get you up and moving around so people are not sitting at their desk for 8 hours. And you can hit a button and program it. It'll raise up your desk with your computer screen and all that. And then you can go back to sitting down. And we were like, how cool would that be to do a sewing table like that?
Yeah.
And so that's what we did. So one thing I want to talk about too, Kennedy, if we could put that single tier back up. All right. So one of the things that we do with this table too, guys, if y'all remember back, we've had Grace on our show quite a few times. Mm-hmm. And y'all probably remember the Grace Cutie frame. Now, the Grace Cutie frame is a frame for doing long arm quilting on, and you can put any domestic machine will fit it. So basically, it has what word am I trying to use? This machine fits it. Carriage. Geez, I'm lost for words. So the carriage that the machine head fits in is made where any machine will fit in that. And then the handles to do long arm quilting are made on the carriage.
Yeah.
So once you set the machine on there, you use the handles and you start quilting, just long arm quilting. And so what is awesome, we sold a combo of this table with a cutie frame. So think about this. You could lower this table with a cutie frame on it down to where you could sit in long arm. Then one pushes the button, you can raise it up and do the stand up.
Yeah.
And the cutie frame sits right on this perfectly.
And for everybody who hasn't seen a cutie frame in person, they are the lightest weight thing you will ever hold in your life. You can lift it up with just a hand, put it over your shoulder and go out the door if you're traveling all the time. They are so lightweight and perfect for anybody who wants to do quilting but doesn't want to jump right in with a long arm and a full setup.
I guess that's why this single tier table is probably my perfect out of the tables we have with Stay Perfect, because I look at it for me from my hobby. Yes. I could use this in my garage for my hobbies, and I just love it. This thing has so many uses. I mean, even if you had it, you could have this on casters out by your pool and use it for serving food.
Yeah, when you're not sewing, it's
up and down. I mean, there's
totally
so many uses for it. It's just unbelievable. You put a tablecloth over that and raise it up to a bar height, and just put stuff on it, and just
Yeah.
so many things, and that's why I just love it. And then we got to thinking about that cutie frame. How awesome is that to be able to have a frame that you can long arm on, and you can raise it to any height you want. Especially if you're 5 foot or 6'3" like me, you could raise it up so now you're comfortable quilting at even standing up. So that's what I love about this, and I know a ton of y'all have purchased this combo, and I know a ton of y'all bought the cutie frame.
Oh my gosh!
And if you've got a cutie frame out there and you don't have the table yet, get the table and go with it. You're going to absolutely fall in love again with your cutie frame because it just ups the game.
Yeah.
And if you don't have either, man, take a hard look at it. If you want to get into quilting, this is a great way to get into it. Use your domestic machine you already have at home, your sewing machine. And the other thing about it is you can always expand your machine later on to one of the unique machines that Grace has. It'll fit right on there too. That's already a long arm, machine.
Yeah, and with the cutie frame too, there's no limit to sizes of quilts. There isn't. You can do a twin, you can do a baby lap quilt, all the way up to a king. It's a hooping frame, so you just move it along as you finish your sections of your quilting, and so you just because it's a smaller, more travel size frame doesn't mean you can't do king size or large quilts or projects.
Belinda Bryan says it's her next purchase.
Oh, Belinda, you're on the right track.
So yeah, Belinda, I would put that on my wish list for sure. I tell you, I just love this table. All right, so let's talk about Kennedy. What would be a product that it kind of stood out to you?
Well, of course, my favorite was Floriani TCU, and a lot of people actually got it from last week from Hoopfest.
Yeah, we sold a lot of the TCUs, and I think again, guys, look at the price on that. This thing is pretty awesome. Now, if you don't know this, what you can do, you can actually go to Floriani's website and you can download a trial version of this absolutely free to see if you like it. Once you've done that, you can come back and purchase it from us and then use that code to make it active.
Yeah.
You already got it downloaded, so it'll activate it to make you get the full version.
Yeah.
And I always just tell, I know this is expensive, $3,000 for software, but there's no cheap software out there pretty much of anything.
No. Well, and I was just talking about this morning with Lynn at our San Marcos store. TCU is something that you buy once and you never have to upgrade
it.
Well, it comes with upgrades for
well, you get software. The upgrades for free.
Yeah, you get the upgrades for free, but it's not another disc you have to buy. There's no more product you have to buy after getting TCU. It has everything you need forever. And the features on it, I find new ones every single day. And from user experience, it has just become my favorite
is it
software.
Ava says the Cadillac of software.
Yes, it really is. It is.
And that's the thing. The key thing here is you're spending $2,900, and we'll finance that to help you out, and we'll send it to you. Ship it free. But great thing about that, it is the last software you'll buy.
It really is.
You won't have to buy any software ever again. And I think if you're going to get into embroidery, you've got to have some good digitizing software, because Kennedy is kind of proven this to me, that you can just learn how to digitize. She's been watching videos.
I literally one day was like, I want to do my own embroidery designs. And I just got the TCU and I just started. I downloaded the user manual and started highlighting everything. Went on YouTube and started watching everything. Trevor Conkergood's master classes are like the best. I could not recommend them enough.
Yeah, Carol Lombardi just said Trevor was awesome.
Yeah, and it's just, I feel like I've learned so much just in the small time that I've been working on it, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. So
yeah, it's so again, I really feel like everybody needs to have a really good digitizing software, and you can just do so many things with that. You can take existing embroidery designs and manipulate them and size them, and
you can do SVG files. So if you have a scan and cut, you can do designs for your scan and cut. So it's just the best. It really is. All
right, so that's the TCU. Again, guys, if y'all want some digitizing software, give us a call at 800-401-8151. If you just want to go on the website, you can just go in and type Floriani TCU, or just write Total Control.
Yep.
And you can go to the smplive.tv. We have it on there, or you can just go to our website, SewingMachinesPlus.com. In the search bar, type in Total Control. It'll take you to that software. You can read about all the different things that it'll do, and see if it's something that you would like to get. It's something for you, and because we highly recommend it. We love this software.
And if you ever have questions, and if you have it now, feel free to reach out to little old me, and I'll help you out.
All right, so we got time for a few more products.
I believe we do. Can we talk about the or we already talked about the state permits, the SWFs?
Yeah, you know what's, y'all know the SWF 12 needle machine. So we highlighted the 12 needle and the 15 needle.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually shocked we didn't sell more of the 12 needles than we did.
We sold more 15 needles than we did.
We sold more
12
15 needles than 12 needles. And the guys, I'm telling you right now, the 12 needle price is absolutely insane already. So look at the price. That is our everyday price, is $9,999, under $10,000. That's our regular everyday price. We do have, and I can tell you this, I can't tell you the price, but guys, we have a Hoopfest price that will knock your socks off.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And I can't believe, and the 15 needle is quite a bit more money.
Yeah.
But I was surprised we didn't sell as many. We sold 4 times as many last year on Hoopfest as we did this year.
Yeah.
And the price is so good. This machine, guys, is such a high quality machine. And give you a little background about SWF. SWF is they're kind of like Tajima.
Yes.
They're a industrial commercial type company. They make the big, huge industrial multiple head machines. And they decided they were going to make a 12 needle that was consumer friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this machine that they make, a 12 needle that is like the 15 needle, is strictly a professional machine.
Yeah.
But they made one that they used some plastic components on it, like the screen doesn't have a metal screen, casing. They did some things to lighten it up, so it only weighs 80 pounds.
Yeah.
They made it cheaper, and so we've got an incredible price on this at under $10,000. And what's awesome about it is you're getting the stand for free. You're getting the cap driver with 2 cap hoops absolutely free.
Yeah.
And then we're doubling your hoops. So you get 5 sizes of hoops. And so you're getting a whole set of 5, and then we're throwing in a complete other set.
Yeah.
So you're getting 2 of every size.
So if you're a speed embroiderer and you want to go as fast as you possibly can to hoop and complete as many projects as you can, you have 10 hoops now to just keep going. You start one project, keep it going. Once it's finished, you're already hooped and ready to go for the next one.
Well, Linda says she paid that much for her 6 needle. Well, Linda, if you paid as much as we have on the screen, you wouldn't even have to pay that much as we have on the screen for the 12, because it's cheaper than that. Yeah. I mean, we've got an incredible price on this right now until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I got to be careful what I say because of MAP.
But yeah.
Whose picture is on a $1,000 bill?
Is there even a $1,000 bill?
Oh yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
I just haven't had one before.
I've never had one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a $1,000 bill.
Grover Cleveland.
Grover, that's it. Grover Cleveland was our president, one of our presidents.
Okay.
Grover Cleveland will be smiling very, very good right now. That's all I can say. I'm having to give y'all code words.
Oh, you're just funny, Glenn. You're just funny.
So if y'all want one of these machines, make old Grover smile, and or actually Grover's going to make you smile.
Mm-hmm.
And but a great machine, guys. It has the longest warranty in the business, 7 years, bumper to bumper. Great machine, and we give 100% support. It's going to get shipped to you, free, absolutely free nationwide. It comes in a wood crate, and so you'll need some help to take it out of the crate. You'll need some help. It's 80 pounds, lifting it up, putting it on the stand. You will have to put the stand together, but it is really easy to put together. And guys, we have one of our customers, Amber Bingham. Y'all probably seen her on our shows before. Amber Bingham lives over in Phoenix, Arizona, and she had an Etsy store, and she specializes. She makes handmade children's clothing, And so we got a call one day, and she was inquiring about one of the machines. And so we had a while back, we had a 10 needle FOF and Viking, 2 different machines, of a FOF and a Viking machine. And Amber bought a 10 needle FOF from us. Well, she called back later wanting to get another one. Well, those were very limited. We only had a few, and we sold out of them, and they don't make them. They discontinued them. And so we told her about the 12 needle. And so Amber ended up getting a 12 needle, absolutely fell in love with it so much, she bought a second one.
Yeah.
So now she has 2 12 needles, and she's even talked about getting a third.
Oh.
So she absolutely loves those machines. And we've had her on our show because we were like, she was a customer, didn't know anything about it. And she kind of went through the process of just figuring out how the machine worked and using it. And so it's, we just love Amber to death. She's just, just such a nice person and all. So, but that, is just a great buy for a machine. And, the special will go till tomorrow, close of business. So guys, if y'all been interested in a 12 needle, I was blown away. We just didn't sell a lot more than we normally, normally do, because it was such a good deal. I mean, when you can buy a 12 needle cheaper than you can buy a 6 needle, actually.
Yeah.
Or it's the only thing out there cheaper, Kyle, is a 4 needle embroidery machine. Yeah. It's cheaper than all those. The 7/8, the 6, 7, 8s, and 10s are all more expensive.
Yeah. And if you're someone who's looking or been thinking about starting a business, an embroidery business, something like that, this is your sign. This machine is the best business partner anybody could ever have.
Well, one of the features too, this has that no other multi-needle has. You can digitize in the machine. So the screen, the big LCD screen, you can actually, if you're a good artist, you could draw on that screen. It'll digitize it, and then you could sew it out on your product, whatever you got there. If you want, you could, we always talk about, you could if you got grandkids or small children, you can get their hand, just put their hand on the screen and trace it. Yeah. And it'll digitize that, and you can embroider it out. So it's really cool, all the things.
Sharon said people were distracted by Garrett.
Everyone seems to love Garrett.
Yeah, everybody seems to love Garrett, and
yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't understand why. Yeah. I mean, it's not that he's this good-looking, muscled-up guy. I mean, Yeah,
it's like when he went on, the view count went up too during.
Yeah, what is it? What is it, guys? What's so good about Garrett? We'll have to have him on more often, won't we?
Yeah, I mean, you guys just love him.
Yeah. So, probably the final machine. Oh, Sharon got a smiley face.
Yeah. See, now I'm a little bit upset because I was on
Hubba Hubba
after Garrett.
Kimberly's Hubba Hubba. I love that, Kimberly. That's funny.
Oh my goodness. See, and I had to top that during Hoopfest. I had to go on after him and be like, okay, guys, we're here.
Garrett is great.
I'm seeing a lot of Garrett comments, guys. What's this about?
So it's not his looks at all.
I don't know if I believe you, Paula.
That's funny. That is so funny.
He's just a great ambassador for something.
Oh, he's a good ambassador.
He's just a great ambassador. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe that one too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wink, wink, everybody. We understand. All right. So I guess we've probably got time for one more machine.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of my favorite ones.
What's your favorite machine, Blaine?
Well, there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
I like the Baby Lock Alliance.
The Alliance, okay.
I also like the Brother PRS 100 Persona.
Yeah, they're neck and neck.
I mean, they're just, awesome.
Yeah.
Let's just show the Brother.
Yes, let's do the Brother.
So this is the PRS 100 Persona. And Carly Bell, guys, she was on our show. She showed the 686 needle Brothers, and she did an educational session. But this machine, this was $5,000 for years.
Yeah.
Right now it is $44.99. That is our normal everyday price.
And look at the special that you get with this.
And you're getting the free Durkee cap frame set. You're getting the 4-piece easy frame set, valued, what is it, 900 or 670 something?
I think 668.
Okay, that's right. 668. So You're getting that easy frame set that comes with it as a bundle. But this one, for more information, hint, call us.
Yeah, just call us. No pressure.
And because I'm telling you, Carly Bell loves this machine. And I've always talked about this machine as the premier hat machine in America.
Yeah.
And either if you're talking about the Baby Lock Alliance or this Brother PRS, depending on if you're a Brother fan or if you're a Baby Lock fan,
Yeah.
these machines are awesome. And what's so great about this? So we talked a little bit about having digitizing software. What's really cool about both of these machines? They're 8x8 embroidery field. So you can do an 8x8 area. It comes with an 8x8 hoop. One of the big hoops is the 8x8. It will also, you can do a split design on this.
Yeah.
So you do have to have some sort of digitizing software to split that design. But that's what makes it awesome. Durkee makes a border frame that you can buy for this. And you can do an 8, you can extend it from 8x8 to an 8x12.
Yeah.
And you have to you do half of the design, you take the hoop out, spin it upside down and put it back in there. And then with the digitizing software, you've already done that. And it'll actually make a little line to line it up.
Yeah.
And you do the second half of the design. And I'm telling y'all, you can't tell where it stops and starts when you get finished with it. It does such a good job.
And with the PRS 100 specifically, the way that it's built and the fact that it is an open and free arm embroidery machine, it opens you up to so many more projects.
Yeah.
The hard fitting hats, bags like in the photo, just hats, shoes you can even do. There's so much more that you can do because of that free arm that it makes it so amazing.
Well, Cindy King bought one and she's waiting on hers to come in.
She won.
Oh, she won it?
100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She won. That's right. She
Yeah.
did win one. Cindy. That's right. Cindy was one of the winners. Yeah. It was, Cindy, that's going to be awesome. Now, what I would recommend, Carol Lombardi saying great machine. What I would recommend, Cindy, is if you like to quilt and want to get into quilting, buy the free motion quilting kit that goes with it. You get a table, you get the foot. And again, you can do free motion quilting on this machine. That's what's so awesome about this machine.
And the finish of
you
the
can do
embroidery.
hats. You can do 8x8, all the way up to 8x12 with a split design. You can do all the hats, and then you can do quilting as well. So it's just so many things, so versatile. And I know people that bought this machine, and all they use it for is hats.
Like Cindy Hogan. Cindy, once you get your PRS 100, go back and watch Cindy Hogan's education where she talked about hooping hats like a pro. I mean, she is just so amazing when it comes to the PRS 100 and knows what she's doing for sure.
So Lynn's saying awesome. Again, so if you like Baby Lock and you are, use Baby Lock machines, the Alliance is the same version of that. And it is such a great machine as well. It does all the same things. Still has you can do the split designs. You can do hats. You can do the free motion quilting kit on it. And there's the Alliance version of that. And great machine, either one. So it just kind of comes down to, what, your brand of favor is, I guess. And one thing too, I get asked a lot on this. It has 4 spools of thread up there, and sometimes I'll say, "Well, is it a 4 needle?" No, it's a 1 needle machine, but it has those 4 spools. So what you can do, if you can imagine this, when you want to change the thread color, right up close to the thread mask that you see, you can just clip the thread right there that's in the machine, tie it off to the next color that you want to pull through, and then just pull it through, clip it, and then hit the thread, the automatic needle threader, and it'll thread it. So you can actually change colors, with less than 5 or 6 seconds. It is so easy to change the colors, as long as you got them on that thread mask where you can pull them and clip them. And
I'm sure everybody in the comments, we can all share our agreed frustrations when it comes to trying to thread a needle, and the fact that there's so many machines out there that have the automatic needle threader now and all of those features. It's just a game changer. It really is.
Well, I know I couldn't see to thread. There's no way I could see to
And
even
I
thread a
can't
needle.
see either. I have bad eyes, so having that automatic threader is just
It's pretty
the
awesome.
best.
Well, anyway, that was kind of a little recap, guys. All the products are still, you can go to smplive.tv. You can see all the products that were on the show and just click on those products. Every single one of them were on specials. Now, here's something too. There's a lot of products that weren't on the show. So if you have something in mind that you didn't see on the show, give us a call before tomorrow end of day, because we had thousands of products that were on the Hoopfest pricing that just we didn't have time to put them on the show or show them on the show. So if you got something, a machine or any kind of accessory or something you've been looking at, give us a call, and there's a good chance it was on the special. So all the way till tomorrow, and then naturally a lot of things go back to normal pricing.
When do the specials end? Tomorrow. Yep.
Tomorrow.
See
So tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, all the specials go off. And there's a couple reasons for that. The manufacturers give us time frames a lot of times when we can do things. Other things is when we run out of stock on things. Some things we've already ran out of stock of, and we're not going to get them in time for that, extend it later than that. As long as you get your order in, though, before that, we honor the prices. So if that makes sense. Like if I bought, let's say what was the one I just bought? I got 30 coming tomorrow. Oh, the SE1900. So the SE1900, I've got 30 coming in. Now, I don't know how many of those are spoken for, but even if you get your today, let's say that all 30 go, we sell out. And I told you that I would honor the price until 6 p.m. tomorrow. I would still honor that price even if we have to pay more for the machine. So that's just kind of keep that in mind. So things like that, make sure that you don't delay. If you're thinking about getting something, at least get your order in, even if it's out of stock. And that way you'll get that price locked in. So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap up our little recap.
Wow.
We sit here
Fun.
and jabbered about stuff for long enough. But anyway, I think it's time to give a few prizes away. What do y'all think?
Absolutely.
Y'all, anybody out there want to win something?
Or are you guys tired of giveaways after last week? Are you guys
Yeah,
tired?
y'all want to take a break this week and not give anything away? Let me hear from you.
Yeah, you want to stop? It's okay. We'll understand. We understand.
I'm feeling really good today.
He's feeling good.
I really am. I think I want to give
that. I don't know whether to be scared of something happening.
You know what I want to do, Kyle? I want to do something crazy.
What?
I want to give a sewing machine away and a scan and cut away today. Yeah.
Blaine.
What do you think, Kyle?
Let's do it.
Kyle's just here for the ride. He's just here for the journey.
All right, so here's the day. I'm not giving any event bags away.
Okay.
I'm not going to give any gift cards away.
What sewing machine are you thinking?
I'm going to give a sew mat.
Okay.
And an S.
I'm going to give a scan and cut. I want to do the 85.
Okay.
And then I want to do the LB 5000 sewing machine, embroidery machine, sewing and embroidery, 4x4 hoop size.
Guys, this is happening right now.
Scan and cut. We'll do the
right
XDX 85, SDX 85.
What?
And we'll do the LB 5000.
Okay.
I want to do a sew mat. So
All
what do y'all?
right,
We'll do 2 sew mats. So that'll be 4 winners today. What do y'all think?
Wow.
Is that going to be good?
Okay. All right. So
All
here's
right.
the sew mats. We're starting off. We're
going to start with
clean.
sew mats. And all right, so I got to have some help out there on 3.
Guys.
We got to tell Kennedy what to do. So let's do it.
Alrighty.
1, 2, 3. Kennedy, spin that wheel.
Wow.
Here we go.
Wow.
Jan Wilson. Jan Wilson is watching from Facebook today. So Jan, you just won yourself a sewing mat. And to claim your prize, we need you to go to smplive.tv. Once you get to that page, scroll down toward the bottom of the page and it'll have a little header. It says claim my prize. Fill out all that information. And then most importantly, in the comment section, just put it in there what color sew mat you want and what size. And we'll try to get that shipped out to you early next week.
Wow. All right.
All
Ready
right,
for one more.
let's do one more. So Kennedy,
right.
spin that wheel.
Okay.
I love everybody's comments telling you to spin that wheel, Kennedy. Here we go. Sharon,
Spinel Sianaski.
I'm not even going to attempt that.
Triple S.
Triple S.
Triple S, Sharon,
Sharon.
you are our winner. Sharon's watching from Facebook. That's 2 Facebook winners in a row.
Facebook.
There's a lot of people watching today, guys. We've got a few hundred on YouTube and on Facebook. So big crowd today here. And that's a new name. I don't think I've ever seen Sharon on here before. So congratulations, Sharon. So Sharon, to claim your prize, you need to go to smplive.tv. Scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete. Most importantly, in the comment section, write what color of sew mat that you want and what size. And since she may be new, I got to tell y'all, put the sew mats back up there, Kennedy. I tell y'all this all the time. If you haven't purchased a sew mat yet, you're doing your machine a disservice.
A disservice.
Because I'm telling y'all, these things are very functional.
Functional.
They're going to reduce the vibration of your machine.
Reduce the vibration.
So it doesn't go to what, Kennedy? Electronics.
No.
Makes your machine last longer because electronics are very fragile. You want to you're paying thousands of dollars for machines. What's $50 for protection?
Right.
Right? Sew mat is wonderful. See, look
They're
at what
awesome.
people are saying.
And we have colors for each brand. So if you're a brand baby.
Well, what's
you
cool,
wanna-
the blue matches brother. So
Yes.
what I did is I called the manufacturers. I got the paint code, the codes for the paint colors.
The
actual codes. So the blue matches brother blue perfectly.
On
The
the
gold matches baby lock gold perfectly.
Precisely.
And the red matches Janome perfectly.
Bernina.
And Bernina. They use the same red.
I mean, technically Burnett too.
Yeah, it does. But it matches a lot of different things. But then we've got all those other colors.
Yeah.
And then we have the specialties. We have the Angela Wolf Pack mat.
Wolf.
The Wolf Pack design for Angela Wolf has her signature on it, has the Wolf Pack on it, and it is in hot pink.
Oh, of course.
So, has some great ones. So anyway, y'all need to get one. Y'all ready to get we get 2 winners? We did.
We
We
did
did.
too.
All right, so we did 2 winners.
Okay.
So again, that's why you want a sew mat, and that's why they're so functional for anything you do. Sergers. I had somebody email me not too long ago and said, I won one of your sew mats from your show. Thank you so much. I got the small size and put it on my serger. She goes, I could not believe how loud my machine was until I put that on there. I didn't notice how it quieted it down so much. She goes, it is just awesome. So there's a testimonial. I wish I could remember who said that.
Just the point of, like we were just talking about all this sewing furniture and stuff, and we want to protect that as well. Say you just got the new Aero cabinets, or you just got some new furniture. You want to protect that too, as well as your machine.
Well, you think about it, like if people put them on their dining room tables.
Right.
They do it, on different things. You don't want to scratch that table up, and it just makes sense. And I've got them. I've got these. I use them. I got the American flag ones. I got 2 of those.
Didn't Angela Wolf say that her husband uses it for his fishing gear?
Yeah, he does his fishing.
Yes.
Wraps his fishing lures and stuff on them.
So husbands can get use out of it as well.
Denise is saying she loves the mats. All right, so next up, guys, we got 2 more prizes we're gonna give away. So the first thing we're gonna give away, we're gonna give that SDX85 scan and cut away. And so Kennedy, do we have a picture that we can show it on the
Let me pull
website?
up a picture so we can see it real quick.
Now these come in a few different colors. I think we're gonna give them the mauve, burgundy.
Right.
Is it on there?
I don't believe so.
Well,
It's not on the web anymore.
let me just get a picture for you guys. We'll get a picture.
Okay. We'll go to like the website or just go to the internet and get a picture so everybody can see what they want. It's the burgundy, I think the mauve they call it color. Is that the one they call it, Kyle? There's a lime green. They call it lime. There's a kind of a purplish colored one, and then the blue, light blue. And I think the one we're giving away is the burgundy colored mauve.
Yes.
If you can see a picture of that.
I'm trying to find.
Yes, SDX85. Now these sell, you can find them out there for about $299.
So here's a picture of all of them.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
So I don't know what that one picture is, but the second one you see right there, that's the one we're giving away. It's kind of berry mauve
Yes.
type color. So we're gonna give that one away. And again, guys, I think these sell for about $2.99 now. You can find them. They're really nice little scanning cuts. It's kind of the you can find these a lot of different places, but we're gonna give one of these absolutely free. So
If you're an applique person, this is such a good machine for you to be able to cut all your pieces out. It's
Cuts-
gonna really be
cuts
really
vinyl,
convenient.
you know,
Cuts vinyl.
vinyl real well.
Even I think I've seen some mylar, like a thicker mylar.
Well, you can do cork. You can do all kinds of stuff on here. So, all right. So Kennedy, let's spin that wheel and let's get us a winner. Here we go.
This is so exciting. I love when Blaine goes crazy.
Desiree
Desiree.
Kump.
Kump.
I don't know if we're pronouncing it right or not, Desiree, but Desiree is watching today from YouTube. So congratulations, Desiree.
Woo!
You just won yourself a scan and cut SDX 85.
Oh yeah.
And so Desiree, what we need you to do to claim that prize, go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of that page where it says, that Desiree just said, thank you. Oh, she's on. Good deal.
Yay.
So Desiree, go down to smplive.tv, scroll down where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information and hit submit. And we'll get your, excuse me, we'll get your scan and cut shipped out to you probably early next week. I don't know if we'll get to it today or tomorrow, but probably we'll get it Monday or Tuesday. We should be able to get it out to you.
All right.
All right. So the
Next
big
up.
one, this is a $1,000 machine.
Yeah. Look at this. Bad boy.
Yep. 4x4
LB
hoop, 4x4 embroidery on it. So this is the LB 5000 from Brother. And one of you are going to win this machine. All right.
Woo! Okay.
Are y'all ready? Everybody,
Guys.
somebody chime in and tell Kennedy what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm just
Let's
sitting
see it.
here. I'm confused.
I want to see a bunch of people telling her
Are
what
they
to
going
do
crazy
right now.
Woo! All right, let's
Here we go.
do it.
Spin that wheel, Kennedy.
Woo!
All right, it's counting it down. Helen
Helena
Garvey.
Garvin.
Garvin. Yeah, Garvin. Helen Garvin. Helena.
Helena.
Garvin. That's it. Helena Garvin. And Helena is watching today from YouTube. So congratulations, Helena. How you're going to claim your brand new machine is go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of that page where it says claim a prize, fill out all that information, hit submit, and we will get your brand new LB 5000 sent out to you probably early next week. So congratulations on that.
Woo!
So,
All
guys,
right.
what did y'all think of the show today? A little recap of some of the products you got. And, again, tell us what your favorite thing that we talked about today was, and put it in the chat. Let us know. And, again, you guys are great. That's Kathy saying that. Thank you for the show today, Karen. Thank you, Karen, for watching. She's watching from Facebook. Had a bigger group on Facebook today than we
I feel like
have
we
in a long
did.
time. So I like that. And by the way, guys, if you whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, if you haven't went and liked our Facebook page, go like it. We have over 30,000 people liked our page. Kennedy has a private group on Facebook that you can go join. As long as you're an SMP customer, you can go join it. It's absolutely free. And you can go join that and get in the club. You get the exclusive things, some behind the scenes things that you get to know about.
And we just hit 1,000 members on it, and I told everyone, I said, once we hit 1,000, we'll do a giveaway. And I know Blaine said that too, so we're working on it. We're gonna get back to you on it. So just keep your eyes peeled for something exciting in the future.
You know what? I don't want to go yet. I got one more announcement I want to make.
One more announcement.
So I hope nobody got off yet. So guys, I'm going to invite you to something special that we're going to do. Mark this on your calendar. July the 6th is the date. Okay. We're going to do something that's never been done before. And you have to be an SMP. You have had to purchase something from us to be able to get in, to qualify to get into this event.
So this is an exclusive.
It's an exclusive event.
thing.
You get to go sign up. We're going to give you the link here. If you want to put the link up now, Kyle. Kyle is putting the link up right now. And I don't see it.
Put it in the chat.
Well, we
Oh,
can't
you're in the
see it.
chat.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kyle put the link in the chat. What this is, it is called a live auction. And you see it right there, live auction, RSVP. That is the link. We're gonna have a live auction. And we got a lot of these machines were demonstration models that were either in our classrooms, from events that we did, some of the demonstrations you see on our shows. Some of them are just the demo models that we actually have in the showrooms that are on the floor. And we're going to have a huge live auction. If you sign up for it, for that, you had to purchase from SMP or you can't qualify to do it. If you are one of our purchased customers, we're going to send you a list. Once we get your information, we'll send you a list of showing you what everything on the auction is going to be. And it is going to be a lot of fun. And so we want you to join in. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to get some great savings. And I say great savings. Think about it. It's an auction. And there's going to be some reserves on some things. Some things may not have any reserve. So, it could be $1,000 machine. If somebody bids $50, they get it. So anyway, it's going to be awesome. First one of its kind. Nobody else has ever done this. This is going to be a closed auction to you, a private group. And it'll be pretty awesome. So there's going to be a couple things that we're going to do. So you see the link right now. You can click that link, go sign up on our website. Once you get that, we'll email you the list of the products that are going to be on the auction when we get closer to the auction. And then we'll email you another link that you're going to have to go through to get into the show. And then you'll have to sign in to that show, and it'll be pretty cool. So it's going to be pretty awesome. And then how it's going to work is we're also going to give you a phone number, and you will text your bid. When you see the product that come up, I will tell what product is coming up, what lot. You'll be able to follow it on your sheet that we send you. And we'll say, okay, here's the number, text your bid for this machine. Kyle's going to monitor the bids. He's going to tell me what the bid is. I'm going to tell you on air, and you can just keep bidding and try to outbid the other person to get the machine that you're wanting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to work that way. And it's going to be so much fun. So mark it down, July the 6th. We're going to start at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So that is 10 a.m. Central time. We're going to start the auction, and it'll probably go half a day or maybe longer, because we got a lot of machines. It's going to be in the auction. And I think probably 50 or 60 machines, Kyle?
About 50, yeah.
50 machines that are going to be in the auction. So
And two questions we can address now. When does the list come out? June 30th. We'll email you a list. And then they're already asking about reserves.
Yeah. So June 30th, we will email that list out on June 30th. So it'll be the current latest list that we have of the machines that are going to be in there. Every machine will be assigned a lot number. So it'll start out at lot 100 and go all the way from there to lot 150. And, approximately however many machines we end up with. So we'll tell you, you'll have it on your sheet. It'll say, say if there's a Viking, whatever, it'll show it's lot, 120. You'll know when we get there, we're gonna go in order. You'll know lot 120 when it comes up, and we'll give you descriptions of the machines, tell you a little bit about each machine that comes up. And like I said, some machines will have a reserve on them, but some machines won't have any reserve. And so it's going to be pretty awesome. But I will tell you that as each machine comes up, if it's got a reserve, or once a reserve is met, it's free to let go. So once a reserve is met on some of these, you're going to be able to get a great price on them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be our first time we've ever done this, and can't wait for it to happen. But we want to make sure that every one of y'all sign up and come.
And yes, Glenn will be dressed up as an auctioneer.
Yes. Yes.
Well, how's an auctioneer dress? I don't even know how an auctioneer dress.
A monocle, really big top hat. Basically, he's gonna look like the Monopoly Man.
That's an auctioneer has a top hat.
It is now.
I've never heard of that before.
He has to wear one of the suits with like the tail, like a coat tail on the end.
All I do know is I'm going to have a gavel.
And I know he's gonna have too much fun with it. I already know.
So I guess my question out there to y'all: do y'all want me to even sound like an auctioneer?
They They've already suggested.
They've already, yeah, it's already a done deal.
So y'all telling me I need to practice and learn how to become an auctioneer?
Blaine, you have two choices. It's either a monocle or it's the sparkly jackets from Cyber Monday.
I tell you what, I could probably do the cowboy hat now.
But no, that's not.
Yeah, I think a cowboy hat and some cowboy boots, that'd be pretty cool. I can do that now. But I don't know about the monocle. I think
I mean,
a bolo tie as well.
a bolo tie.
tie, suspenders.
I think y'all getting crazy now.
Yeah, yeah.
Wear a visor, smoke a cigar.
There you go.
Wear a visor, smoke a cigar.
We'll,
Come on,
we'll play
Denise.
bingo after.
Denise, you can't put me through that kind of stuff. They put me through enough stuff as it is. So, but anyway, guys, I hope that y'all will all participate in our auction. It's going to be incredible, and we're going to have some really, when I tell you great bargains on there, it is going to be some great bargains somebody's going to be able to get. And all these machines are going to be, just to let you know too, every single machine that we're going to have in the auction is going through our service center and going to be, going through top to bottom, cleaned up, making sure that everything is right on it. So it'll be you're not going to have to worry about the machine that you're getting. So that's one of the things that we're doing too. So that's got a lot of work to do between now and July 6th, but that's when it's going to happen. July 30th, we will be sending the list out. So right
June
now,
30th.
I'm sorry, June 30th, we'll send you a list to you, but go sign up right now. If you haven't, hit that link, go sign up for it. That way you're going to be in the know. You'll be in it's basically a VIP list, and it's a closed auction, and just for our SMP customers. And you have to have made a purchase with us to get in. So if you haven't purchased anything yet, you're just watching today, you can purchase anything. Go purchase, something, and so that way you can get locked in to make sure you get to go to the auction.
And financing is still available.
Yep, fine. We will. Yes, we will finance. We will also have financing available for that, and we will ship everything nationwide, absolutely free too. So, awesome! All right, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed today's show, and don't forget. Next Tuesday, Kennedy will have a show next Tuesday. She didn't have a show this week, but she'll have a show next week.
Back on schedule.
Yeah, we'll be back in here next Thursday as well again, and then also make sure if you go like our Facebook page, make sure you go like it, whether you're watching on YouTube or not. Go join that private Facebook group, and then if you're watching from Facebook and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go subscribe to it as well. The more subscribers we have to each platform, the more stuff we give away. So there you go.
More crazy Blaine.
Yeah, I might get even crazier.
Whoa.
All right, guys. Well, we hope that you have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all next week.